Hello and welcome back to the Maanid Caliphate Let's Play, which has expanded a little bit since the beginning, I think. So, last episode we finished the War with the Ottomans, where I took a considerable amount of Anatolia, gave some lands to Lithuania to keep them happy, namely the Crimean Peninsula, as well as some of the lands around there. God, a bit laggy there. Here. These set provinces really, the ones that the Ottomans had the cause on. We took a fair amount for ourselves. So either way, the Ottomans have had their asses handed to them by two separate wars where they were made to release a whole bunch of Balkan states, which are now fighting each other. Oh, Trebizondian nationalists immediately. I'll take them out now. Didn't I send you the Stan Trebizond rather than Urzium? It won't matter, you'll arrive there on time, hopefully. And win. Yep, you'll win, but some losses. I'll get the most expensive one out of the way. I should probably get that, and that. So let's see. I'm going to call this first, but there's still something I want to do, and that's these areas over here which have called. I want to get all of these done. So, not too bad. And I shall go with getting the second idea here. So my force limit's 156,000. It'll only go up more when I take more of Anatolia and the autonomy goes down there. And for the matter, the Ottomans are no longer a massive threat to me. So that's relieving. So I have the second strongest military. But now there's going to be a lot of potential revolts. So I'm going to reduce overextension. And I'm going to focus on getting a little bit more. So, 2 revolts. One's dealt with immediately. The other will have to be dealt with by the same army. I'll send this one up to support it though. Because, you know, could go wrong, couldn't it? Either way, in the next war I likely will take that, as well as more southern coastline area. I'm also actually going to have to get a new navy. Didn't I have a template for it? Okay then. I think it was 10 of these, 10 galleys, and 5 cogs, over however much coastline was needed. But I am going to increase the number of galleys to 15. And the number of light ships to that. I won't have any cogs at all. Now I'll just have 20 galleys. So this will be a combat fleet. Maintenance cost. Wait, what? Isn't that just the buying cost? I don't think that's right, for some weird reason. So all the ships will go around to that. And to come to think of it, what did you actually lose? Now I'll just piss off Portugal. I plan on going to war with them soon anyway. This has no heavy ships, but could do with 2 new light galleys. Just gonna convert everything. Religious zeal there. Well, it doesn't matter to me, I can just wait. So, 2 new galleys here. Galleots, rather. Once those are put in. Actually, yeah, I'll go for the covered way. Either way, as I conquer more of Anatolia, what I expect to happen to the nation's name is it'll just bend over like this, go over this wasteland, or do this. Even to Anatolia, or it's going to swing around over the wasteland. And come to the think of it, I should probably engage Portugal soon enough, but they've allied with Aragon, and Aragon's going to be a pain in the ass. Plus I am a little bit unstable. Well, that was half expected. Georgians and Guria and last threat is those. Battle of Mazab, success for me. So this is where my expansion is going to be 1700s almost. Phew, I've covered quite some time, haven't I? Now, if I continue my expansion through Dortmund, I'll possibly be able to gain Constantinople, which is a pretty, I think you'll agree, key trading city. And possibly Greece. But I'm not actually sure if I want to go right into Europe through there. First of all, it would require a strong navy, which I will get from the Anatolian coastline to hold this channel. And would mean I'd have to channel troops through here into Europe. See ya! Sorry, there's somebody in your wife just said they're going, so I'm just gonna say bye to them. Poland's finally annexed Moldavia, so good job Poland, you're winning. Now, what's going on here? So that place hasn't got a core, Mara, or however you want to pronounce that. That isn't the one without a core, is it? Marash. I could just feed the other lot into there, keep them busy, for literally no effect. Naval professionalism. So my naval ability is catching up. And I believe at Tech 20 admin wise you can build a canal here. A certain one known as the Suez Canal. Well, how did I know this was gonna happen? The ships are still just gonna derp their way around here and take tons of attrition and get themselves killed. So basically, this is why I cannot build new fleets. Because half the ships derp and die on the way. Because I own all this. So now I have to do it manually, and I'm going to have to waste even more money because of this. And that means I cannot unite the other fleet, which I sort of want to do with this fleet. And for that matter, the other fleet is... it's going to be competent, I guess. Because it has more transports and such. But I don't really use the transports. Either way, I'm going to actually aim to get maximum tech possible, 32, 32, 32. And with that, once I have 32, 32, 32 tech, I'm going to begin developing everywhere, or using the points on stability or such. Of course, I'll be reaching 32, 32, 32 quite late game. But it'll still be okay. And to come to the thing of it, I might just begin getting advisors. Ones that I can, of course, afford. Mainly level 1 advisors. Better relations all the time, I wouldn't mind that. Plus extra Diplo point. Yearly inflation decrease, definitely okay with that. So extra points in those areas. So whilst place being called, done. The legendary Sultan Tadros has died. Now we have this relatively competent administrator ruling. And the heir is very good, Amphiamos. Tadros Maanid was very good. And we have rebels and cuters. All the way over there. They'll have to go to the fort if they're gonna get into anything. And for the matter, I actually said I was going to reorganize all the forts, didn't I? Since the internal lands are so and so, what I plan on doing is star forts up here. Yeah, they cost 600, but there's only going to be 2 of them here, and that'll cover the entire border that I'll have. You'd have to siege either of those forts to get past. This internal fort, not needed. This fort, not needed. This one's questionable, but I'd prefer to have it in Makkah, as that means they can't land any at all. Obsolete. I'll get it there, but due to its obsolete nature, it's not going to be as effective. And I'll build this one here, another obsolete fort. There. Now here, I'd want a fort to fall back on, like one here, in case North Africa falls. But instead, I think I'm going to focus on just getting rid of Portugal. And with Portugal gone here, if I own all this, I can just focus the forts in Tunis and Fez as the 2 major cities, possibly other areas as well if needed, and say, hey, North Africa's major areas are covered. I'll have a big fort in this area. This one isn't needed anymore either. And this one's gonna be upgraded. And this one isn't gonna be needed. But I'm gonna keep it for now, because I still have more lands here to take, and it'll just be helpful in general. And the Ottomans are at war with them again. How is the Ottomans and France at war so often? Oh God, this France is definitely terrifying. They have a humongous amount of force limit and such. Right, look at the ledger. France is the second biggest nation in the world. Ming's even larger. And that's only because Ming has got this massive penalty that they're just not going full ham. Like, Ming's sheer numbers enable a lot. Ming's at war with Delhi? Holy shit, I didn't notice this. Get wrecked, Delhi. I can see why they have no manpower, but still, they've wrecked Delhi. And Timurids, they're just gonna... Ming, are you just gonna, like, conquer all of this? Holy shit, I didn't expect to see that. Oh, so many surprises. Now, Portugal owns all this here. Allied with Nevers, Aragon and Mutar. Nevers is having its ass handed to it. Portugal's main advantage is it has these on side. So if I want to get all these provinces, it's going to be a war, but I think I'd actually rather like to focus on getting Anatolia under my control and stable first. Once that's all done, Anatolia's stable, that's when I'd probably go and see how well, if you'd like. And there's a cat. Oh dear. Sorry about that. The cat is just being a pain in the ass. Oh wait. Oh, you went to that fort? You little sneaky bugger. I didn't even see that. My observation skills and my forgetfulness is what kills me half the time. I don't need that anymore. This one I have to upgrade. And I'm still going to probably go for the... take out more lands from Timurids. Now Hindustan is... it's their own little nation. These I can actually begin putting together in a big fleet now. Well, an okay fleet, not a big, massive fleet though. Now if he had won, the Pretender, I would have probably split it up into a nation over here, and made several more nations that just break the nation up into lots of different things. Because it makes sense for where he rose up, here to be the capital. It'd probably be a decently sized nation, but the Maanid Caliphate would nowhere near be the same strength that it was previously at. Or the new Caliphate, for that matter, wouldn't be able to achieve the same strength, would it? Either way, just hit the 20-minute mark, so guess I'm going to have to end the episodes about here. Ooh, mercantilism, I'll take that. So, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.